Hello, this is FaiZ SiR here. Welcome you all to study from home. Let's start with our class 5 EVS with chapter number 7, experiments with water. On Wednesday, I have given an activity that you'll have to do with your friends or in the group. So I just hope that you all have did it and you may have your own observations. Let's compare those observations or your answer with mine. So let's start with number 1. Empty bowl means katori. If you have guessed that it will float, then your answer may be wrong. That you have to put I guessed before I did a cross mark, means it will sink, or may it was sank, and you saw when you did it, where you can put cross also like this. Now same way, after putting in 6-7 small pebbles one by one, your answer must be, quite guess it, it will sink to here is, both will sink. Number 3, iron nail or pin. Most probably you may have think or you may have guessed that it will sink. So your answer is 2, that it sink in the water. Now matchstick, most probably you may have guessed that it will float, because you may have sometime have did this experiment before, यानी पहले भी कभी भी आपने एक्सपेरिमेंट किया होगा. So your answer would be right for both the cases, when you have guessed before you did it and what actually you saw when you did it. Now number A, with the next point, empty plastic bottle with its lid closed. When the bottle is means closed, then it will most probably float onto the water. Same way, in the beside column you saw when you did it, that's also right. Now with second, bottle half filled with water, where also you can see that half water would sink and half would be onto the surface of the water. So you may see that it will float in the both cases on the water. Now third one, bottle full of water. Now here in this case, if you may have guessed that it will also float onto the water, then your answer would be wrong. Here also the answer would no, as well as here too. Now aluminium foil from medicine packing. Now number A option, open and spread out. When you open an aluminium foil, it will float onto the surface of the water. Means same for both the cases. When you guessed, it will float also, and when you did and you saw it, in that case it will also float. So here in both the cases it will, sorry, my mistake, in this case here is true. Now, second, pass tightly into a ball. Sorry, again my mistake. Press tightly into a ball. When you press it tightly and make it in a ball shape, it will definitely sink, right? So if you have guessed and thought that it will float onto the water, then your answer may be wrong, and you have to correct it by making this sign. Now, third one, in a cup like shape. When you make such foil into a cup like shape, definitely it will float onto the water. If you have thought and if you have make here the cross sign, then probably you'll have to correct it and make it a right sign. Now, in a soap cake, a soap cake would be means soap itself. Soap cake would definitely sink into the water, as you already have seen that what Aisha had did with the soap, that she was in hurry, so the soap fall into the bucket and it sink in that bucket or in the water. And after that, so here your answer is wrong for both the cases. And for B, soap cake on a small plastic plate, just like a soap case. So in these cases your answer would be true for both the cases. Now, in a piece of ice, definitely it will float onto the water, right? So this is your answer for this table. Now let's move to the next. Find out from the other groups which things floated and which sank in the water. Now, so on the basis of above table, a ball as well as a styrofoam ball etc. can float on water, or an iron nail, a key etc. will sink in water. Now, after doing this experiment, fill in the blanks. Let's see it. The iron nail sank in water, but the katori floated. Now here sank and here floated. Now I think this happened because, why this happened? Because iron nail could displace less amount of water than what was displayed by the कटोरी. मीन्स जो आयन नेल है वो it is happened because iron nail could displace less amount of water than what was displayed by the कटोरी. मीन्स ये ऐसे होता है जैसे कि मीन्स कि जो पानी की सतह होती है तो आयन नेल को जब हम डालते हैं देन वो इजीली सैंक हो जाता है, बिकॉज कि वो ज़्यादा पानी को डिस्प्लेस कर सकता नहीं है. वेयर एल्स जब कटोरी है वो ज़्यादा अमाउंट को क्या करती है, डिस्प्लेस करती है, मीन्स अलग करती है. सो द रीज़न वाई वो उसके ऊपर फ्लोट होती रहती है. On the basis of that, I have remembered that I have made a mistake. Then again I am correcting myself too. Sorry for that. Here on first empty bowl. Here when you have guessed that, if you have thought about that it is wrong, then you will then you will if you have put here wrong, then make it correct and correct it by in the both cases. Now move on to the next, fill in the blanks. The empty plastic bottle, blank on water, the bottle filled with water dash. The empty plastic bottle floated on water, the bottle filled with water sank because the filled bottle could displace less amount of water compared to its weight. मीन्स जैसा हमने फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल में देखा, दैट कैन नेल पानी को कम सतह में डिस्प्लेस करता था और कटोरी ज़्यादा सतह में उसको डिस्प्लेस कर सकती थी। सेम वे जो एम्प्टी बॉटल है वो उसे डिस्प्लेस नहीं करे या फिर ज़्यादा अमाउंट में डिस्प्लेस करता है, वेयर एल्स जो पानी से भरा हुआ बॉटल है वो उसके वेट के हिसाब से पानी को क्या करता है, डिस्प्लेस लेस करता है। सो द रीज़न वाई वो पानी में तैरता नहीं है। नाउ द थर्ड वन, एल्यूमिनियम फॉयल floated when it was spread out. When pressed tightly into a ball, it sank. This may have happened because the example or the reason would be same, that aluminium foil spread out could displace more water compared to its weight. So this all for today. I just hope that you may have understand this, and if you find some difficulty to understand, please repeat this video again twice or thrice. Inshallah you will get exactly the point which I made and where I have corrected myself too. Thank you and have a nice day. Inshallah in our next we will see the next topic, which is what dissolved and what did not. Till then, take care of yourself, be healthy, be fit, and have a nice day.